Who let the cats out? Man, Mountain Who let the cats out?
Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my eBay buyers special. The first one we're going to start out with, this isn't really a buyer, this is a seller. This particular seller sent me 3 messages right in a row. And all 3 were the exact same message. Your package is on its way. Here's your shipment details. If you have concerns about the shipment, I'm here to help. Have an awesome day. Your order has been delivered. Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm easily irritated and also easily amused. And sometimes those work against each other. So I sent the following question. I never got an answer, but he said, feel free to contact us if you have any questions. And I had a question. Yes, I got my bait and put it on the trap, and now it's full of bugs. My question is, what should I do with the bugs now? I never got a response. The guy was all chatty Cathy, sent me 4 messages. I had one simple request and no help. This next guy has the whole rest of the video to himself. I have tried to get all the correspondence in sequential order, in chronological sequential order. Several questions was asked off different questions, so it was a kind of a difficult task to do, but I think I've got it done. And this first correspondence here, this one, I want to draw your attention to something I didn't notice right off the bat. At the bottom of the page, the black letters where it says order status paid, that means this person has already purchased the item. You heard of shoot first, ask questions later. This guy literally bought it, had it shipped to him, and asked questions while it's in transit. Beats all I've ever seen, but... Hi, I'm wondering how to spell wondering. If I buy 20 or more of your 10 ounce and 8 ounce bars, what would you be offering me? Maybe better price with less shipping fees? Okay, I'm being completely honest here. Before this customer, it never crossed my mind that people were confusing this with silver. At what are we looking at there? $2 an ounce? And not only are they confusing it with silver, they're like looking for a better price, like a bulk purchase deal, you know, $1.40 an ounce of free shipping, something like that. So I'm honestly thinking this guy is wanting to buy a bunch of Bismuth bars. And it still has not dawned on me that he's already bought one and it's on the way. That is supposed to be, you are in Canada, it appears. Will you be shipping to Canada also? Why, yes, I will. I will need to ship your order via Pirate Ship International Flat Rate or eBay's Global Shipping or Eat You Alive. Bulk orders are determined by weight. After the bulk purchase discount, you're looking at about $1.75 per ounce. The price is reduced further if you do away with extras such as bags and COAs. Sometimes people want those as they are planning to resell or gift the poors. No sooner had I sent my message than this one comes in. It says, of course, I'm about 0.999 silver. I take that message to mean that I'm all about the silver, right? And it finally dawns on me that this guy thinks this is silver. This isn't silver. Still has not dawned on me that this guy's already purchased the item. I think it's about him wanting to buy 20 bars and now he's going to change his mind because he's not getting silver for $1.40 an ounce, right? Okay, then what is it? Maybe I misunderstood or something. This is bismuth. It is a silvery pinkish metal that is as rare as silver, but much more affordable for people who like big pours but can't pay big prices. Our silver is sold at auction on RN Metal's YouTube channel on the 19th at 5:30 Eastern Time. And when I say our, there is about 8 to 10 in the artist group that sells twice a month. See, Red, I'm pushing the channel, man. I'm doing the best I can. Good to know all that. I appreciate it. Let me research it a bit more and I'll get back to you. Thanks. Now, what I don't know, but what's going through this fella's mind is with shipping and all, he's just paid probably 40, 45, 50 bucks US for this little bar of bismuth that's winging its way. So he's trying to figure out how he's going to weasel out of paying for this. At least that's my opinion, and I've been known to think poorly of people, but they've been known to never disappoint me when I do that. Oh yeah, sometime between this guy saying he's going to research it, I think it's over at this point. He's figured out it's not silver. I ended it without being coarse, right? I didn't call him a moron. I even invited him to our auction. Still has not dawned on me that he's paid for this. But between this message and the next message, the name Karoom strikes a chord. I remember that name Karoom, so I go back to my sold listings and do a search by seller. And sure enough, I find that he has bought one of those bismuth bars and it's in transit to Canada. So I'm expecting the message that comes next. It was no surprise to me. I believe I got this message exactly 23 minutes after it showed delivered. My item was not delivered. I didn't receive nothing. Hey, calm down. It'll be all right, I promise. Now, I've seen more than a few cases where the item shows delivered and there's not a dang thing in the mailbox. Empty. What I can tell you from all those times, including my incoming mail, is that in just about every one, the item was delivered the following Monday. Now, what I was told on the sly by a USPS employee was that they would see that they were going to be behind a certain number of pieces for the week and would just scan an extra tote as delivered and then actually deliver it the following Monday. How or if that applies to Canada, I have absolutely no idea, but laziness is universal. LOL. I'm okay, bro. Don't worry. Literally 2 seconds later, get a message from eBay. Imagine that. A case is pending. Hang on while we sort out your case. A case has been opened. A buyer didn't receive the item. Imagine that. Your funds are on hold until this request is resolved. Well, this guy's not my friend, is he? This case is now closed. Hi, James. We reviewed this case and have now closed it without any refund to the buyer. Hardy har har. The case will not affect your seller's performance. Any feedback left for this transaction will be removed. We received tracking information that shows the item was delivered to the buyer's address, which is why you don't open the item not delivered case when the item shows delivered. All you end up doing is pissing off the seller. 3 days later. Good morning. Any updates on the package delivery? Like he didn't just try to pull 20 bucks out of my bank account. The item shows delivered. Postal help request was closed. Please enjoy your item. If the item hasn't been delivered, please contact your local postal representative. For any other questions, please contact eBay customer service and not the seller. Thank you, James Sipes. West Tennessee Fines. Hi. I informed you the minute they claimed that they delivered it and that I didn't receive anything. I don't know what postal service you used, and there's no tracking number for me to follow. I live in a building that has a couple of other twin look-alike buildings, which all have different numbers, different building numbers. My building number is 75. If they delivered it to the other building by mistake, B-U-Y, by mistakes, then that's not my problem. From my end, I have nothing to track. Must be done by you. It must be done by you. If you are not going to do much, then I'm sorry, but I'd like a refund. There it is. I'd like a refund. Thanks. Of course you do. It's just, I can't help but to remember that you purchased this thinking that it was silver for $2 an ounce. You bought one, and when it was on the way, you contacted me about buying multiples. That's where you realized that this was bismuth metal and not silver. Said you had researched the matter. Day the bar show's delivered, I get an all-caps message that it hasn't actually been delivered. Says delivered in the place eBay checks, so I'm good. Case opened, case closed, item shows delivered. Your only recourse is to contact eBay Global Shipping Customer Service and present your tale of woe. They sometimes hand out nuisance refunds for small amounts like this. Of course, if they review the message chain and realize that you received an item that you perceive to have a significantly higher value, only to realize you had read the listing incorrectly and that there wasn't going to be a windfall of hundreds of dollars, then they might have a motive for claiming non-arrival. I worded that poorly, but I was running out of characters. That was the maximum number of characters. What I meant by that was that the shipping company might perceive that he would have an idea that a motive for saying that he didn't get it right. He's thinking he's going to get a $400 bar of silver for $40-50. Instead, he got this bar of bismuth that he doesn't really want, and he'd rather have his $40-50 back. So I'm just lucky he didn't get it and break it and then claim it was damaged, right? Because bismuth is brittle. He could have very well taken a hammer to it, said it was damaged in shipping, but instead he said nope, entirely ghosted me, haven't seen it at all, never got it, and seems to think I'm just going to give him a refund out of goodness of my heart. Well, he don't know me very well. Dude, I spent over $1,200 in just 2 weeks on eBay buying silver. I'm not on the hunt to scam someone for $20. Also, as long as you brought it up, yes, I didn't really know what that metal was. I thought, isn't the name of that design on it? After you explained to me what it was, I said, okay, let me research it, which I did. Found it's a cool type of metal. I said, okay, that's cool. I was going to keep it with my other metal I own. Why not? It was cheap. No harm in that. If I didn't want it, I would have returned it. I hope we are clear about it. Lastly, I did pay money. Little or not, it's still money that I spent and didn't get nothing for it in return because I didn't receive it. And yes, that's how you spell receive in Canada. And no, it's not an open and closed case because I have contacted eBay regarding this matter. And they know the history of all my purchases, how much I spend here, and the ratings I got from all the sellers. With all due respect, you are kind of thinking I'd lie for $20, eh? That is disrespectful and I don't expect it. By the way, the guy has a feedback rating of 7. 7. That means he's bought 7 things. No, you literally opened the item not received case within minutes of the item being delivered. That case was automatically closed in my favor because the item showed delivered. That's what I meant by case open, case closed. Item shows delivered. You've already advanced the case to eBay at that point. You need to be talking to eBay, not me. And if you have spent thousands, they might issue a nuisance refund for customer satisfaction or whatever. But my part in this was considered completed by eBay when that item showed delivered. There is literally nothing I can do to help you other than witty conversation. I again suggest that you take your problems to eBay. Obviously, I am not responsible for a missed delivery in a foreign country. Canada is a foreign country. This is why the eBay Global Shipping Program exists. I implore you to take your pleas there. Okay, then thanks. Okay, that's the last I heard of him. It's been a week. He's on my blocked bidders list. Go figure. And yeah, another funny story for the YouTube channel, I reckon. It's been a blast hanging with y'all. I appreciate every one of y'all. And we'll see you on the next one. Man Mountain Link, over and out.
Man Mountain Link has once again totally outdone himself.